Good morning, boys, and welcome to a full day of eating on a bulk. The winter arc is here, as people are calling it, and it is time to get big. So we are going to be showing you every single thing that I'm eating today to get as big as possible until pretty much the end of the year. I'm going to be bulking from now until the end of the year. So by Christmas, I want to be looking like Santa Claus, mate. So today, I'm just going to show you every single thing that I'm eating. It's first thing in the morning, so let's get started. My morning's normally the exact same thing every single morning. 1 litre of electrolytes followed by some sunlight. But as you can see, boys, because, you know, we live in the UK and it's literally September, the sun has just disappeared and it is just dark, gloomy clouds. So my attempt to get sunlight this morning is pretty much a fail, but at least we still got the electrolytes. And whilst I'm outside cooking up the electrolytes, I've got the air fryer working on overtime, baby. Good boy. Alongside my breakfast, I'm gonna have these sourdough bagels. Because if you're not having sourdough in 2025, then what are you doing, bro? Come on, get with it. It's the new trend. You guys might think I'm weird for this, right? Like, look at this, right? I'm about to fry some eggs, and you'd think, oh, I'm gonna grab the frying pan. No, I ain't grabbing the frying pan. Do you know what I'm gonna grab? I'm gonna grab the baked bean pan. Oh, Joel, why are you grabbing the baked bean pan? Please tell us, please let us know your secrets. Look, a true warrior never reveals his secrets, but on this one occasion, I will tell you why I'm grabbing the baked bean pan. Alright, and if you're wondering why it's called a baked bean pan, it's because basically I got trauma of baked beans and just feel like baked beans are normally cooked in this, so I'm actually trying to get rid of the baked bean cookingness in this and trying to replace it, so get rid of my trauma, you know what I'm saying, because I am terrified of baked beans. But basically, look, if you're frying only 2 eggs, which I'm having in this case, you fry there, it goes boom, boom, and it just creates this perfect egg pancake, and because it's just so good and non-stick, right, the eggs just comes, just let me show you, just let the master show you, and then you can use this in your own cooking techniques. By the way, I buy the same eggs every single day, and does anyone know why sometimes they're white and sometimes they're like a pale colour? Anyone know that? I'd like to know the statistics behind that, the reason behind that, I mean. Oh wow, that's a terrible crack, that is a terrible crack. We've secured it. Got the eggs like that, but the secret hack is to put the baked bean cover over the top. Leave it, and check this out. Look at that, boys. That's perfect. That is perfect. If that's not the perfect egg, I don't know what is, mate. And here is the first meal of the day, boys. We have got 4 bacon medallions, we've got 2 eggs, we've got 2 bagels, and we're gonna have 2 kiwis as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I normally do only have 1 bagel, but I'm actually feeling kind of ill, so I thought the extra carbs probably help me get back on my feet and feel a little bit better. So normally there's only 1 bagel, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I probably am gonna push that to 2 bagels every day in probably like 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks, something like that, I don't know. I'm trying not to go too crazy because I do want to stay as lean as possible on this bulk, and I don't want to be a fat bastard. But like I said, this is the breakfast that I'm having. I've also got a little bit of barbecue sauce on there, if you can see that. I don't know if it's focusing, but barbecue sauce is the goat, and kiwis are the goat. Now, I know I've spoken about this about 4 million times now. I used to get the golden kiwis, but now I just get the standard kiwis because I didn't think that you could eat normal kiwi skin, like the hairy ones, because you know they just look like hairy testicles, but you actually can, you know, and they actually taste my good. So if you're someone who doesn't eat kiwi with a hair on, get eating it, alright, bro, because I'm telling you, that's the way to go. It's just like breakfast burgers, pretty much. And they're so easy to make, man. So easy. You literally put the bacon in the air fryer, toast the bagels, and do the baked bean egg frying hack. Couldn't get any simpler, mate. So yeah, that's meal number 1. It's time for the next meal of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. Serving it up Gary's way. That was a bit better. Right, this meal is probably my favourite meal of the day, and do you want to know why? It's not because it tastes nice, well, it does taste nice, it actually tastes extremely nice. It is because of convenience. This bad boy, right? If you pair this bad boy with some whey protein, it's like 70 grams of protein in one bowl, and it literally, you can make it like that. You can make it as quick as you can. This is literally all you need. We're gonna go for Far-Yay 5% yogurt. I always pronounce this wrong. Far-Yay, I think that is how you pronounce it, Far-Yay. We're gonna have some blueberries and we're gonna have some strawberries. If you guys wanna know, you get your frozen fruit from Sainsbury's because they do 2 for free, so you can get strawberries, blueberries. I just did that the wrong way around, but you know what I'm saying, you can like mix and match. We're gonna have some 85% dark chocolate, and we're gonna have some Manuka honey, which is in a tub, which is pretty cool because I've not really seen it in a squeezy tub many times. So you want to get about 500 grams of yogurt into the bowl. Now you can actually have it just like this, plain, no protein powder in it, but if you are a normal human being, you will think this is the most diabolical thing to ever taste in your entire life. So what I do is add some protein powder, and not only does it boost the taste of the meal, it also obviously adds the protein count, so it takes it from like 50 grams of protein to 70 grams of protein. The protein that I'm using is this whey isolate from My Protein. It's called Total Protein, and it's vanilla flavour. Literally simple as. If you want to get any, you can use code JDaverFit. Literally just bang 1 scoop in there. Just mix that shit in, dog. Mixy, mixy, mixy. Oh my god, look at that. Whoa, that's like a Beyblade. Oh my god. Ah! Then from here, you're literally just going to add your toppings. It's literally nothing special. Just add the blueberries, add the strawberries. And then I like to break the dark chocolate into little bits, which I'm going to show you because I know you guys, you can be pretty simple, but this is a thing that's an actual skilled technique. It takes a little bit of skill to it. Whereas the strawberries and blueberries, you just put it in. But the dark chocolate, if you want to do it to a pristine level of ability, then I'll show you how to do it. Ta-da! Man, that is looking yum diddly dummy. We go honey time, baby. I'll just get as much honey as I can, man. Ooh, a little bit off the side, you know what I'm saying? And this right here is gonna be the meal. Now, as you can see, it is looking like one of the most beautiful, colourful, lovely, tastiest meals in the world, and it tastes like it as well, mate. This meal is genuinely so damn good. Now, one thing I will say, it is my rest day today, so if I was training, I would have some extra carbs in this, and I would do that either by adding some cereal into this or adding some oats into this. Now, I know people might think it's a bit weird, but you can just put dry oats straight into it and not have to cook them. It sounds weird, but when you have it, it's actually quite nice. So yeah, if I was training, I would have oats or I would have cereal with this just to add the carb intake. But obviously I'm not training today, so I don't need to do that. So this is literally the meal just like this. It's about 75 to 100 grams of blueberries, about 150 to 200 grams of strawberries, about 500 grams of Far-Yay yogurt, 20 grams of whey protein, 20 grams of dark chocolate, and about 15 to 20 grams of honey. So this is my meal right here. For real though, boys, you guys watching this at home, if there was any meal that you could copy today, this would be the one. I feel like this is honestly an essential meal to have, whether you're bulking or cutting. It is just like pure protein, and obviously if you're cutting, then take it down to 0% fat yogurt, okay? Because that's gonna lower the calories a little bit. But this bad boy, it's the best meal on earth, mate. It's just genuinely so damn good. Damn! If anyone's curious to what I'm watching while I'm eating, it's a YouTuber called Shortcut. He's a Mario Kart YouTuber. If you don't know, boys, get to know, alright? He's a goat. Boys, we're heading into Starbucks. I don't normally get this, yeah, but on my rest day, I will get it. And there's something that I literally love, right? This is honestly the goat. But I'm actually gonna find out a question for you right now that a lot of you probably want to know the answer to. So, you ready, guys?
Welcome to Starbucks. What can I get for you?
Hi there, could I get a iced pumpkin spice latte, please?
Yeah, is that a medium or large?
Medium, please. And
yeah.
Do you do the pumpkin syrup in sugar-free?
We don't, no.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, just that is, thank you. Oh my god, guys, pumpkin spice latte is the goat! Thank you. Boys, unfortunately, you can only have this drink if you're on a bulk. Well, not a bulk, but like, if you're not caring about calories, which you shouldn't care about calories anyway, but I'm just saying, if you want a low-calorie option, there probably isn't one because they don't do sugar-free vanilla syrup, yeah? No, not sugar-free vanilla, but pumpkin syrup. But wow, this is the greatest thing of all time. Yeah, alright, boy. Well, I need to turn around now. I'm just gonna sip on this bad boy, go home, work on some videos, and then we're gonna have the next meal. But what I want you guys to do in the meantime, yeah, I want you guys to put in the comments your goat coffee order, whether that's a cutting order or just a normal order, the goat coffee, all right? Because I do need to find something lower calorie than this, so it can literally be anything. You can make it at home, you can get from Costa, you can get from any coffee shop in the world, mate. Just put the goat coffee order in. And if you guys are gonna say matcha, I'm already on that shit. Here we have it, boys. Here is meal number 3. We've got 3 chicken thighs, we've got avocado, and we've got rice and some BBQ sauce topped on top. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this meal is definitely a little bit too high in excess of fats because I was actually meant to buy chicken breast, but I somehow accidentally bought chicken thighs, which I've literally never done before. I've never made that mistake in about my whole 5 years of buying chicken, so that was an amateur mistake. So we've actually got chicken thighs today, which they actually do taste nicer to be fair. They're a lot juicier, but obviously they're higher in fat. And then I've got the avocado alongside that, which I probably shouldn't have actually put in. If I was trying to like be pure bodybuilder pro, I could have just had the chicken thighs and used that as a fat, but mate, the avocado is just so good. When you have avocado in chicken and rice, it just tastes so good. I don't know what it is, it's magical, mate. I've literally got like no steps in today because I've just been working on videos, so I'm going to go get a massive walk in after this meal, which is going to need a lot of digestion to be fair, because this meal is heavy in calories. But I just wanted to say, right, I've probably said this about a million times. When you're on a bulk or when you're cutting, just get 10,000 steps in a day. I literally say it every single video, and if you're not doing it yet, I'm going to get pissed. Honestly, just get lost. If you're not doing it yet, actually don't get lost, keep watching this video. But just get 10,000 steps in a day, man. Honestly, it's so easy, it's so simple, and it's going to make your physique so much better, I promise you. The amount of gains you're going to get from doing 10,000 steps, so not the amount of gains, the amount your physique is going to look better and how much better you're going to feel from doing 10,000 steps is going to be insane, bro. Please just start doing it. I'm literally begging all of you watching this video to hit 10,000 steps every single day, alright? I'm going to eat this, then we're going to go on a walk, and we're going to talk about my... I'll see you in a sec. Our boys are cooking up the last meal of the day, which is some organic Scottish porridge oats. I decided I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a very long time. If you guys remember back to my bodybuilding prep in 2023, I did something called the prep paste, right? Which now people call it like the whey drip and everything like that, but mate, I'm pretty sure I was on that shit before anyone else was, right? And it's literally where you put this in a little cup, mix it with some water, and instead of mixing it straight into your oats like that, you just like put it as like a little liquid thing on top. So I'm going to show you guys how to make it real quick, even though I'm sure all of you know how to make it. You wanna get your mug. I'm going for the world's greatest mum mug. Bang in 2 scoops of protein powder, which is about 50 grams of protein. You want to be very slow with the water, okay? Because you want to make sure it doesn't get too thin. So literally just do it in little dribs and drabs, alright? Just a little bit of water. Give it a little check. Also, you want to have a teaspoon for this. Bit of water. Little mix. That was way too much water. I think I fumbled that. And I actually just fumbled that. Wow. I was about to say slow and steady wins the race. That has gone way too watery. Actually, I would say, nah, that's okay. That is okay. That is good. Well, that's actually perfect, lads. If you've done all the steps correctly, it should look like someone's just thrown up on your oats. So I've done it right. And here we have the last meal of the day, boys. Now, as you can see, the calories weren't absolutely crazy today. If I've been asked, then I've managed to put them on the screen, but if not, then you guys are just gonna have to think about it yourself, right? But we're obviously at the beginning stages of the box, so calories not too crazy right now. It's not like we're absolutely ramping through the calories, trying to eat as much as possible. We're just trying to keep it at a very small surplus at the moment. So calories aren't crazy over, just pretty small surplus just to get me going and get me into the swing of this bulk, pretty much. I'm gonna eat this up. I'm gonna head to bed. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment, okay? Because I love when you boys comment, you boys know this, alright? So go comment something, give it a like, subscribe, and love you boys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!